Hello everyone, I'm Ziaul Hakmunim. I'm a professor of shipping and logistics in Norway. And here I'm going to talk about the supply side in the shipping market. So in shipping segment, supply basically means the ships that are in the market, their carrying capacity, number of ships, their carrying capacity, right? So now let's have a quick look here. So here first, I'm presenting some data from 2023. Here we have the number of ships and we have the thousands of deadweight tonnage. Okay, so this number, you have to add 3 zeros after that if you look into the real the number presented here. So this, for example, for this segment, it's actually 1 billion. Okay, so it's actually 1 billion. Yeah. So here you see 1 million, you add 3 more zeros, it becomes 1 billion. Okay. But now looking into shipping capacity. So we have this data broken down for 5 segments: oil tankers, bulk carriers, general cargo, container ships, other types of ships. The data is coming from United Nations, UNCTAD, UNCTAD. So they have this database. You can just go Google, find it, download it, and make figures like this from there. So overall, we see the largest category in terms of number of ship is the other types of ships. Then we have the second largest, we have the general cargo, followed by bulk carriers, then tankers, and the containers. So containers, we have about 6,129 ships in total, right? Of course, there's some thresholds so these are commercial ships, right? These are not, like military vessels, or we don't have any recreation vessels and so on. These are all commercial vessels doing commercial activity in shipping. We also have some size requirement and so on. So very small vessels are not included. I don't remember the exact number, but there is a size threshold also for this. For deadweight tonnage, we see the largest category is the bulk carrier. So you see bulk carrier is only 13%, but it's so big in terms of capacity. That means these vessels are big, right? Oil tankers, same. It's also about 11%, but it's so big. So these are big vessels. Container shipping, also similar, 6% in terms of number, 14% in terms of capacity. So also very big. This one's 51% in terms of number, but only 11% in terms of capacity. So these are small vessels, right? So this is an overview we get from here. In general, I would like you to have this impression in your mind that there are about, like, of all the vessels in the market, about 12%, 13% are bulker, 12, 13%. Also, the tankers are, 11, 12%. So that's something I would like you to have in your mind. And containers are only about 6%. Okay. When it comes to capacity, then the bigger ones are the tanker and bulkers. So now I also updated data for 2025. You can see that there is no big difference. Okay, the percentages remains almost the same. Numbers went up slightly, up or down in different segments slightly, but they remain the same. If you add all these numbers here about this deadweight tonnage, so as I mentioned, so here you see the million, you have to add 3 zeros, so it becomes billion, right? So you add up all these numbers, you will see that you have about 2.4 billion, something like that, 2.4, 2.5 billion deadweight tonnage capacity in the market. So our demand is about 12 billion tons, and our supply is about 2.4 billion tons, right? So there is, of course, the supply, you do it, you use them multiple times in a year, so it adds up to this 12 billion tons, 12.7 billion tons, right? Here you can see the world shipping capacity broken down for the different segments over the years. So the container ship looks more stable over the last 1.5 decade. Also the bulk carriers and bulk carriers and the oil tankers look more stable. Also the general cargo is still stable, but other smaller vessels, that has been increasing significantly over time, okay, in terms of number of ships, okay? And total number of ships also has increased. So you should have in your mind this information that in the world, there are about 110,000 ships in the world in terms of number of ships, right? So that's all about the supply side. So this is some information you should have in your mind in general.